Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? First of all, let me say how excited I am to go to one of my favorite cities ever, New York, baby. I'll be in New York on the 21st of this month to the 23rd. I am a special guest at one of the most beautiful African exhibitions ever. All of the details will be put down below. You can get your tickets. Mama will be there. If you buy a VIP ticket, we'll get to take pictures together and kiki. I am so happy about this because I'm a special guest at the event, and so I don't have to run around and do anything. I just have to be there talking to Fumi Nation and sitting and kicking with you. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Richard is hosting this fabulous event. Richard was my old model agent, when I was modeling in New York City, and this is the most fabulous event that he is launching. I cannot wait to see all of you there. Ticket sales, everything will be down below. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumi Desalu-Vold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. And I cannot wait to see you in New York City. I just cannot wait. I'll be there Friday, so don't forget to get your tickets. I want to say a big thank you. A big thank you to Fumi Nation Naija, Fumi Nation Gidi. I live and love you. I live and what? I live and love you.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking here.
Minding my own business, I just said let me come and check my DMs. Now so I come check them. Now I come see message. It said for me, Two-Face, this gist, this matter, na helele. I said what? Now I begin bring the phone closer. Now so I begin look and there is a T. I said what are you talking about? It be like say they hold Two-Face for inside compound. I said no. They said yes. I said no. They said yes. They hold them. On top of which, Honorable Natasha, if this is the kind of person we have running our country, we're in trouble. We are what? We don't enter Pepe. We don't enter Helele, because this person we you see here, that one now different matter. I go begin gather the gist for now and put it for you, because this Natasha, it get kid leg. There's no wedding. No wedding is going to transpire in this place. Two-Face mama say, you no know. He said, no, you make gonna release my son. A mother always knows her son. She did say This is not my child. I know my child. He's not in his right faculties. No be divorce. We don't scatter. Because you see, divorce is a terrible thing. Do not think that divorce is a good thing. You lose your family. You lose your home. Everything is split in half. And that unity is not there. Whether it's for the wife or the husband. Once the marriage is dissolved, that is gone. And it's a terrible after effect. I've seen a lot of men that used to be husbands. And if they could change it, if they could turn back time, they would have done it.
Nigerians, my name is Mrs. Rose Idibia. This message is for Miss Natasha Osauru of Edo State. I'm calling on all mothers in Nigeria to help me beg her to release or to free my son. My son is going through a divorce process and he's clearly not in his right senses now. I know my son. This is not him. Please, Natasha, the bead you put on his hand and on his neck, remove them and free him.
Mommy, when you said that Miss Natasha should release your son, I am a boy mom too. And we do not see past our children. But I know when Adrian misbehaves. I know he did it. So, mommy, please. We also know when Two-Face does something. Two-Face is a man of 50. I know as a mother to a son, he will always be your baby. Adrian is growing every day. And still, I see him like a baby. I remember when he was born. And that's what makes me smile and laugh. But I know when Adrian's misbehaving. So, mommy, with the greatest respect, I beg. With the greatest respect, mommy. Our senior, mommy. With the greatest respect. Two-Face knows what he's doing. And if we want to talk about Miss Natasha releasing your son, what about Two-Face releasing Annie in dignity? Treated Annie much better. I don't know the whole matter, mommy. So maybe you will tell us that. Fumi, sure, dada. Mind your business. You don't know what has been happening in this place. So, 1,000 apologies. Needless to say, as we move along, this tipster gave me some kind of tea that I looked and I said, say what? It could not be. It very much is. It is an audio. Because I love my tipsters, I change the audio. So you cannot say, is that not Banke? Is that not Jumoke? Titi Layo. Is that not Titi Layo? You cannot know her name. You cannot know her voice. Darlings, go right ahead and listen to this.
Sis, good afternoon. You've been serving us with happy content. And I just wanted to share this heartbreaking news with you. Do you know that it's in my compound that they're holding Two-Face because it's being held? It's in my it's in my compound. And so last night, because we didn't know, last night his brothers now came to take him. And there was a whole commotion at the gate where the security were instructed to lock the gates. They shouldn't let anybody in and they shouldn't let anybody out. This one is hot off the press. So, hey! I said I'm going to share it with my sister to break. So, apparently, this Natasha rented an Airbnb, and in January, no, I think in December or so, there was an altercation between her and another resident, a female resident, and the woman's husband came and said something on the group about that, you know. And then last month, some Indian residents also came to the WhatsApp group in a panic and said that some lady barged into his apartment and refused to leave, blah 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 blah. So the security was sent to investigate, and it turns out that it's the domestic staff of this Natasha as she was ironing Natasha's dress and she burnt it, and she used slap. You know, us Nigerians are resilient. Nigerian maid will be resilient. But for her to bolt out of the flat and run in a panic into a neighbor's flat, because they opened the door to find out who it was. She was ringing the bell and banging up. She burst into the apartment for safety. It turned out that Natasha had used slap was her. So we all complained, we all said what nonsense, what rubbish, this should not be tolerated. Anyway, they dealt with it and the matter went. So we were all peacefully there last night, and a neighbor just below my apartment was coming home and she couldn't drive in. What happened? That the security man said that the manager instructed that the gate shouldn't be open. What? So she now posted on the group, what's going on? What the hell? Blah 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 blah. Everybody, people were now like, what? So somebody said, oh, Two-Face, blah blah blah. His brothers came to take, blah blah blah, shot of the group. Everybody objected to that whole thing. We went to bed, so of course I reached out to her, sent her a voice note just to tell her I was sorry about what had happened. So this morning, when I was not leaving the house, because I was driving out, and I stopped at the gate and I said, hold on, were you people on duty last night? They said no. Then suddenly somebody came from the gatehouse and was now talking to me that, oh, hi, good morning. So I said, hi, good morning. And she said, oh, did I see what happened? Me, I thought it was fellow whoever. I didn't even know, because she looked, and this is not me being funny. She looked like, all this ashawo in short. When they go collect for Sanusi Fafunwa, she looked like someone who had done a nice job, and God forgive me, and I'm not trying to be condescending, and had finished and was leaving early morning, was now leaving in the morning. So I was looking at her like, she did not look, this is so-called honorable, she did not look like a resident. She did not look, so I asked her, I said, do you live here? When she was asking me, did I see what happened? I said, no, do you live here? So she said, no, that she took an apartment here a month on and off, blah, blah, blah. I was not like, okay. So she said, I'm honorable Natasha, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, oh, okay. So your Two-Face's fiance? She said, yes. I said, oh, okay. Congratulations. In my mind, I'm like, look at your skin looking dry. She looked unkempt. She looked like she doesn't drink a drop of water. She looked like a drug addict, So she was now, she said that the brothers wanted to come and take him, that, she had to call Fashola. She had to call him on video call. That he now instructed that nobody should be allowed to take him. I was looking at her and okay. She now leaned in towards me as if she didn't want the security men whose antennas were all up to here now. She was now leaning in as if now we so I said, I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to pick someone. I'm taking someone to the airport, so I have to go. Because what am I discussing with you? Didn't we all see the video? Did the man look like he was lucid? Is that when a proposal or a gun was put to his head? He himself, he's been looking for his downfall, so good luck to him. But this is so crazy. So I said, this is breaking news. I said, I'm gonna call you and break it to you and then you can quickly share the thing. All right. So I don't know where they are now as far as the whole thing. So I don't know whether she wants to be Megat now, mounted at the gate to prevent the guy from being picked up, rescued by his family. This is all shades of crazy. All shades of crazy. That's why I pray for all of us that God will not allow us to get to the point of whether frustration or joy or too much, we have it all, to now lean into drugs. Alright, Sid, so that's the scoop. God bless you. You are so sweet.
Biko Kekwan. How do you see this matter? How do you see this matter? I beg, make una chook mouth inside comment section and give me your opinion. I don't know what to make of it, but let us be looking, because it be like say this thing don't get better leg, and we're going to get to the bottom of this matter. On the other side of town, make una check on Annie. Tell Annie I am here. Auntie Fumi is doing something. Because you know what? I'm kind of sort of invested in this matter. Every once in a while, we'll be hearing about two baba, this, that, girlfriend. Because he has Adeola, he will have Bumi, he will have Cynthia, he will have Dayo, he will have Eniola. Do you see A, B, C, D, E? He has all the women of the alphabet. Is it not Two-Face? Yes, he has two faces. I'm invested. I want to know what's going on here. So, like I said, make una chook mouth inside comment section. Tips, make una send them to me via Instagram. Yeah. Because that way you can leave your audio. For those of you that say, I don't get time to write, it's okay. No pressure. Put audio. I will respond also with audio. How are you? Where did you get this information from? That's so we see them. So darlings, let me go and cook my ogbono soup. You people were asking me that Fumi, what of your dishes? Yes, I do ogbono, eba, pounded yam, amala, wowee, with a wedu and stew. My God, I live and love. Until then, stay healthy and keep your eye. Make sure keep an eye out for Two-Face, because we did look for him. We want to make sure that he's in his right mind, because everybody said it and I also saw it. He was just staggering all over the place. The engagement where he come give to Miss Natasha, and so scatter. I said, what is this? So let us be praying for all people in this matter. Okay, all of my love, darlings, and I'll see you what I go see you now later. Love you. Alright, we have an online webinar. Yes, my darlings, we have an online webinar on the 23rd of February from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. It is going to be absolutely fabulous. Stepping out of the norm to run a successful business in the diaspora. Time with successful Black business owners, and you can tune in and be inspired and motivated and get that priceless advice, tips and tricks on how to keep up with your business. I am going to put the link for you below. You can scan, and then we have a surprise list of guest speakers. So darlings, do not forget to tune in on the 23rd for the webinar, online webinar, and it is called Stepping Out of the Norm and finding out how to run your business, how to start your business, how to continue with the business that you have. It's going to be a sensational webinar, and it's a 2.5-hour run. You're going to live and love it. 23rd of February. The link will be below, and I will also put it down here below.
Value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
can pitch, there's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing up.